presentation of the National Football League.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2027 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His squad has lost back-to-back games, hoping to get back to their winning ways here. On the other sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back at Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game in a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Ryan Brzee in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and long. Here's Howard. This one complete to Atwell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the 3rd quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
You watch the film from last week's game and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the cost of the interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
The run on 1st down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Kamara. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Shuck. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
29-yard line.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
It's a gain of 6.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Howard. That is hauled in at the 5. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The air again is Shuck. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15-yard pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
To the air is Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Whoa. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They run out of the gun with Miller. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shuck, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Intended for his wideout.
2nd and 10.
See Riley on the coverage.
Here's Howard. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On play action, it's Shuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitching catch. It's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 18.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game. Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
That's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike. And you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible. But once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he puts it down.
They send Frymuth, the tight end, in motion. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of
Ball
6.
on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
To throw is Howard. Runs over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
A gain of 17.
17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Howard. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Howard to throw again. There's a short one caught by Frymuth. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Howard back to the air one more time. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
For a Steelers first down.
Howard trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the Saints 17-yard line.
Now, Howard. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Well, Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Shuck. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That pass play good for 22. 1st down, New Orleans.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 22-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. That's to his tight end, Jawan Johnson. So now the Saints will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. 3rd down, they need 5. Throwing is Shuck, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go, and here's Shuck. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
It's a gain of 11. And the Steelers, 1st down.
One final throw before the break. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offensive quarterback Tyler Shough heading back out to the field. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Throw right side to Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 60
Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air is Shough. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, and here is Shough. He's got his big target, that's Johnson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up first and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal to go.
And he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Metcalf, the motion man. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second down, it's Howard. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Wk18.
First and 10 at the
From the gun, it's Howard. Metcalf left side. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Gain of 8. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing is Howard. This is caught at 2. And he is out of bounds. 2 yards for 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Here's Howard.
2-yard line.
Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings up 2nd and
From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? 19.
Atwell sent in motion here. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun. The pressure too much. And he goes down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shuck. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. Oh, the ball's out. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
At the 25-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. Atwell sent in motion here. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, it's Howard. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, Howard. That one into the hands of Atwell. Call it, and now Kellen Moore not thrilled with the last call, and the former quarterback throws the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Howard. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brandon Jones is on the cover.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air, Howard. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the...
Here's a designed run. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to... We'll start the drive with Miller. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 3. Now Kamara. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked. right at the line of scrimmage. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now Shuck. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. And now Kellen Moore, not thrilled with the last call, and the former quarterback throws the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So that challenge, a successful one. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
A run here with Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Saints.
Another run here with Kamara. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. And Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Set. 72.
On play action, it's Shuck. Quick throw, taken in. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 11-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
3. 2nd down and 3. They'll run it right here with Miller. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run here with Kamara. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Down to an 8, and that will do it. They wrap up the regular season with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. Get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs.